Time is 11 o'clock on this late Friday, March 30th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Friday, March 30th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and it is 49 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news is Baton Rouge officer is fired and announced in certain case as police release new videos. Stefan Clark was shot 8 times, primarily in his back. Family ordered autopsy finds. As new details emerge, Scott Pruitt's house arrangements come under scrutiny. Trump orders State Department to suspend funds for Syria recovery. Gaza protests 17 Palestinians killed in confrontation with Israeli forces. North Element, widow of Palace nightclub government found not guilty on all accounts. Spy president as Russia escalates spy war with new expulsions. Solid ground, Prince tours boring on secretive Seattle visit. Facing sin to the fallen world, Pope Francis prays for holy shame. Satan II nuclear missile again test launched by Russia as Putin brags of invulnerable arsenal. Laura Ingraham doesn't want to release the debate, David Ogg. Federal investigators question Ted Malloch in a special counsel probe. Mega church pastor retires with George W. Bush indicted on $3.5 million in fraud. Kentucky teachers shut down multiple school systems in uproar over pension bill. California judge rules coffee must come with a cancer warning, but it shouldn't. Walmart cuts new risk in incentive for Humana. Tesla says autopilot was engaged during a fatal Model X crash. Facebook memo reveals angst over growth culture consequences. Driver injured after SUV crashes into house in Plainville. In Norton, a 3-alarm fire that discarded and displaced 16 residents and killed a pet cat in the apartment complex in Friday morning was caused by the careless disposal of a cigarette. The fire at Northern Glen Apartments near the East Line was reported about 7:15 a.m. and spread quickly throughout the 6-unit, 2.5-story building as there were no injuries, fire officials said. Estimated damages are $700,000 according to the fire department. Fire Captain Benton Keene said local fire investigators and police detectives and the state fire marshal's office determined a cigarette left in a rear dog shed storage area at one of the units at 20 Northern Glen Road and in the blaze. Residents were safely outside of the building when the first arriving fire crews arrived with heavy smoke and flames coming in from a middle apartment on the building, according to fire officials. The fire destroyed 2 middle apartments in the town's building. Inspector declared the units unsafe. Fire Chief Paul Schleicher said although the fire damage was limited to 2 middle apartments, the entire building may have to be torn down. The first arriving fire crew's residents said smoke and fire were coming out of the back of the building before coming out front the roof. Residents of nearby apartments said they saw a ball of flame coming from the roof. Taunton. Richard Fedorov says friends warned them and he regrets spending money in prepare for former bad occasion sporting goods building on a Route 44 apartments and commercial space. A 36-year-old man is the first street-level drug dealer from Wareham to be charged with giving man slaughter in the county. The Brockton Public Schools, along with a local district, used to service of Social Sentinel, a Vermont-based company that makes social media monitoring software for schools. Brockton woman indicted for murder of her 2 sons. Iridium messaging network gets another boost from SpaceX. Chinese space station Tianyang 1 may fall to Earth later than expected. China's defunct space lab hurling toward Earth for re-entry. Sentinel Pod warning initiative number of users experienced severe bleeding jumps to 32. Peter Channel News Time is 11:01 on this late Friday night, and it is time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox get their first win of the young season with a 1-0 win at St. Pete over the Tampa Bay Rays behind some phenomenal pitching by David Price. And the Wheaton Lions softball team sweep the Biff Pioneers in the first game of the season at Wheaton College. First game was a 60-0 pounding by the Lions, and then Lions eked out a win over the feisty Biff Pioneers in the second game, 5-4. LeBron James breaks Michael Jordan's record at double figures in 6 and 7 straight. Raiders release Marquette King. And Kendall Wright signed to the Vikings. Peter Channel News Time is 11:02 on this late Friday night. Time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBTA where it's looking good on the subway, commuter rail, and ferries. Okay, look at the highways and byways of New England. In Rhode Island, it is looking good. In Connecticut, 84 westbound side, Little Slow around I-91 Hartford, Connecticut. Route Merritt Parkway, eastbound side, Little Slow around Route 25 and 8 in the Bridgeport stretch, 25 at the northbound side, Little Slow on the Bridgeport stretch. In Massachusetts, it's looking good, except on the Mass Pike on the eastbound side, Little Slow around the Chickabiddy stretch. And up north, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, highways on looking good on Highway 50 on the northbound side, so and some Quebec headed towards Montreal. Peter Chill News time is 11:03 on this late Friday night. Time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar satellite open, it shows clouds covering much of the southeastern corner of the state of Massachusetts and coastal Rhode Island, and some rain showers down around Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, and raining around Plymouth and off to the Redford, and raining around Provincetown and East Ham, and raining off the South Shore of Massachusetts, and stretching off the Boston vicinity, and stretching up to the northeastern Massachusetts, and all the way up in the New Hampshire Seacoast, and stretching down coastal Maine from Wells all the way up in the down east Maine, down in the southwestern portions of New Brunswick around Dipper Harbor West. And some rain showers down in Albany Lewiston area, and rain showers down around Bangor, Maine, and some snow flurries on northern Maine, stretching to the northwestern portions of New Brunswick, and some rain showers in several parts of New Brunswick, and down for Nova Scotia, central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia, and then off the coastal portions of Nova Scotia. Alright, that's the temperature spread around the region. It is 30s to 40s for much of southern wind with a 50-degree wind at Norwood, and it's in the 30s to 40s for much of northern wind with a 18-degree wind in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Okay, looking at current conditions around the region. 47 degrees, our temperature humidity is 74%. 2.40 degrees, and barometer 24 inches, rather rattling and wind speed west and calm. Okay, that is okay, look at that forecast. Goes like this. Tonight, chance of showers, mainly before 11 p.m. Mostly got about 35 degrees. Northwards about 8 miles an hour, chance space at 30%. New Prince less than 7 inch possible for Saturday. Science skies about 56 degrees. Northwards about 6 miles an hour, and variable. So if you're going to the eastern hand at the Everland Parks plus by North Parks Rec, perfect weather for Saturday night. Increased skies will about 36 degrees, and southward about 6 to 10 miles an hour, gusts as high as 21 miles an hour for Sunday. Cloud about mid-morning, then gradual cooler high at 55 and low 30 degrees. West about 10 to 30 miles, gusts as high as 25 miles an hour for Monday. A slight chance of snow showers before 10 a.m. Most of the sun skies about 48, about 30 degrees, chance space to 20% for Tuesday. Rain like May after 1 p.m. Mostly cloud skies about 47, about 42 degrees, chance space to 6%. For Wednesday, rain like May between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Mostly cloud skies about 57, about 30 degrees, chance space is 50%. For Thursday, mostly sunny, podcast about 44, about 29 degrees. And for Friday, sun skies about 47 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, March 30th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good evening with a good night with a good positive. And I'll see you tomorrow morning with more report. We have a good night.